It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Dwight Howard. Wow, look at him fly, Mom.
Meanwhile, in L.A. Krypton, the man more powerful than a locomotive, faster than a speeding bullet, has decided to take his superpowers to Houston.
So long, Ellie. You'll never get the best of me.
And now our Emmy-winning reporter Tupac Expert now reports. You know, fellow citizens of L.A. Krypton, Dwight Howard never really wanted to be in L.A. in the first place. He didn't choose L.A. L.A. chose him. And it was always said that he didn't want to play with Kobe. And this season you can see why. Not to mention the fact that they got D'Antoni, who, as was said, as the media reports, Dwight Howard and Paul Gasol didn't fit in D'Antoni's system, and he struggled with designing plays for these guys. Which I saw no problem with that. Dwight Howard couldn't take advantage of offensive opportunities given to him because he's offensively limited anyway. And no matter what system he was going to be in, he was going to always be offensively limited. And this excuse about Phil Jackson, he leaving because of Phil Jackson wasn't there, that's bullshit. Even if Phil Jackson was there, it would have been the same outcome, pretty much. Their record probably would have been a little better, but Dwight probably would have still left. He wasn't happy in LA, man. And Phil Jackson, I mean, come on. Phil Jackson is worn out coaching, man. At least the Lakers could have at least hired not Byron Scott, but what's the guy? Fuck that guy's name. The assistant coach that was with Phil Jackson. Brian Shaw, yeah. They could have at least hired Brian Shaw, but they didn't do it. So Dwight Howard took flight. He got out of there. Like I said, he wasn't happy in LA. You could see it in his face. I mean, I remember Steve Nash getting on his ass because Dwight Howard was totally not in the game. Maybe the spotlight was too bright for him. I know the LA fans didn't really warm up to Dwight. Dwight was awful this year, missing a lot of free throws. Offensively unimpressive. And then on top of that, he didn't like D'Antoni. On top of that, he didn't like playing with Kobe. He didn't like playing with Nash. Nash needs to retire. He's over the hill. Kobe probably on his last leg. I don't know how he's going to come back off this Achilles injury. Dwight Howard didn't want to be in LA. Wasn't comfortable in LA. Didn't warm up to LA. Maybe he liked the city. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, he wasn't comfortable in LA. The lights were too bright for him. Plus, this whole stigma of following behind Shaq, I think that played a part in it. He didn't want to be looked at as somebody following behind Shaq. I don't think he liked Shaq at all. I think he wanted to create his own legacy outside of LA. LA is just a big market, a greedy market that tries to swallow up all the superstars, And I guess Dwight was feeling like, I'm more of a small market guy. I want to bring a small market up. So I don't, I'm not gonna say that I'm totally upset with him leaving LA because I didn't see anything he did for LA. So, and if you're not happy, you're not gonna play well anyway. So all this shit with Kobe talking to him, look, that's fake. Kobe is a corporate. I'm gonna tell you something about Kobe. Lies to the media a lot. You know, all this stuff about him trying to convince Dwight Howard. Come on. You think Kobe enjoyed playing with Dwight Howard? No. I don't think Kobe is too particularly crazy about Dwight Howard. I mean, Kobe is a fucking has been lying his ass off. He's a pathological liar to the media, man. And you can't blame him because the media are a bunch of scumbags anyway. But Kobe, you can't believe anything Kobe says, man. When it comes, I mean, he said that the roster. He did an interview with Stephen A. Smith last year and said the LA roster, he's satisfied with this roster and they could win the championship. I mean, that's the type of lies you're going to get from Kobe. So anything Kobe says to the media, you got to take with a grain of salt because you don't know if this motherfucker telling the truth or lying. I mean, you can't trust nothing he says. I mean, then they say he want to convince Dwight. You think he really want to convince Dwight Howard to stay in LA? He probably glad he gone. I mean, he sucked, Kobe. Why you want to convince him? Steve Nash, why you want to convince him? Y'all sucked. You ain't going to get no better. Dwight don't want to play with you, man. Give it up. You're not winning another ring. LA is not going to win another fucking ring. Period. Get over it. I mean, let's just, I mean, you not, especially when not with D'Antoni. Dwight Howard he ain't fit for the LA. He ain't fit for LA. And Kobe was all about, we want to convince him to stay, man. I'm like, come on, man. Are you a corporate guy? Kobe is going to be a good, whenever Kobe retires, he's going to be one of these good corporate fucking guys that lies all the time to the media, which he already is doing now. But you're never going to get the truth from him, man. And when if he ever decides to own a team like Michael Jordan, it's going to be, you think Michael Jordan's records suck? Kobe's going to suck too, probably. But Dwight Howard, man, I mean, this is the second time he done took flight? When the going gets tough, Dwight Howard flies away. But Houston ain't winning no fucking ring. I can guarantee that. They ain't winning shit. Clippers will win a ring before Houston will. Houston is gonna be another Atlanta Hawks. So that's pretty much a wrap, man. Dwight Howard, good luck. Maybe the citizens of Houston will appreciate you. Maybe you'll play better in Houston. We'll see. Peace.